Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Suspended Intruder, and welcome back to New California, where last time we may have got ourselves slightly captured by raiders, but that's fine. Even though they threw us in a pit with a super mutant behemoth, we managed to fight our way off, so everything's looking fine, though not quite sure where the rest of my team is yet. Vague implication is, like, they're slaves too, but, like, Dragon is willing to acknowledge that I'm their owner or something, so we'll get to that. Anyway, probably we want to start off today by having a little explore around the raid base right here, because there's a few things I need to find, including Kira, who was not part of my team, but the game seems to think is part of my team, so I should probably go and have a little look-see for her as well, because she's actually got her own quest try and recover her, which is flipping marvellous. But first, thank you to the comments who actually let me know, yeah, the reason the mining laser didn't fire last time is because apparently there was like a detonator sitting on a desk somewhere, which I feel could have been slightly better telegraphed, but thanks to the magic of save files and editing, so how it should have gone is something like this. Now that's much better, yes. So after that, we've got ourselves, yeah, Dragons floating around over there, Psychos in a cave over there, the way out up there, and the quest marker for Kira's quest is pointing me over here into what looks like, yeah, the prisony section. So, cage, and, crucifixion. Hello! I'd recognise that hair colour anywhere. Right, it's Kira. So I found Kira, so defy Dragon and free Kira from her bonds. Oh, that's a terrible idea. No, that's, well, okay, it's a good idea in terms of me being a good person who's not actually, like, cooperating with slavers or whatever, but I feel like I'm not in the best position to do it right now. Like, before I do that, I should go and find my two robot friends and have them with me at the absolute bare minimum. Hello, Kira, do you want to have a chat to me? And do nothing, and, she appears to be drugged. You should be able to wake her and talk to her. But if you free her, the raiders will hate you. Okay, but is talking to her meaning I'm going to free her, or can I just check how she's doing?
It's you. How did... no. It can't be you. I don't want it to be you.
Right, so she does remember that we didn't part on great terms. Got it. So... you okay? I'm here to save you. Look, I'll try and come back for you if I can. We're not doing that just now because I don't know where the rest of my companions are, and I definitely want a team with me before we declare war on Dragon, alright?
Wait, please. Don't leave me here. You have no idea what they put me through. I can't go through it again. Please.
Alright, I will be back as soon as possible, okay? Just wait there. I know you don't really have much of a choice, but like, wait there. Ooh, you got anything good on you, Benny flipping chance? Ooh, dead Enclave officer. Just a uniform, not that good, really. Ooh, and a big sign saying obey Dragon, and also just with a penis in the middle of it, for no well-explained reason. Alright, next up, a cave labelled Psychos. Surrounded by radioactive barrels and weird glowing stuff and some form of creature, possibly a dragon under the circumstances, on top of a wheel. So hang on, what's this? Entrance to Athens Tech Mine Psycho Cavern. I'm going to drop a save before I walk through this door. Okay, everything in here is nice and green. And was that like a glowing... Ooh! A moon nymph. Which sounds like a very polite way of saying spider. To be honest, in fact, yeah, the game's saying spider... Wait, sorry. The spider is a single body part of a moon nymph. Okay. Also, it doesn't seem particularly interested in attacking me. Are they going to be more interested in attacking me now? Also, hang on, is this 25 XP a go for an enemy that dies in one shot and does no damage in return? Because if so, this is just a really, really good exchange. Okay, you know what? I will just gladly help myself to killing these guys. Because, yeah, this is just a slightly weirdly large amount of XP, quite frankly. Although I'll admit I'm starting to get worried that there might theoretically be, like, you know, a mother spider somewhere down the line who will not be thrilled at the things I'm currently doing. Alright, so halfway along this cavern here, there is a chair with some moonshine next to it, and also some human skeletons. I feel like I'm missing a trick here. Are these spiders supposed to be attacking me? Because it feels weird that they're not. Oh, and there's the level up. Spot on. Yeah, I'm just basically getting a free... Oh, storage area. Right, that's probably good as well. Right, free... Uh-oh. 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 Beelzebub. Though, again, seems not particularly interested in attacking me. Well, this is all just marvellously good news. I'm possibly slightly bugged out. I'm not sure. Right, let's just take, yeah, guns, medicine, sneak, and speech up a little bit. Lovely. And get out a... Oh, I've not got much ammo left for that thing. What do I have plenty of ammo? You know what? This thing seems to work fine. If I do actually... If I just attack you, will you become... Ah, now you're hostile. And that gets me, yeah, just a bit of tarantula-related stuff there. Alright. Is the storage area actually beyond here, or was that just a spider-related trap? Like, a really clever spider trap where the spider actually wrote that sign, because I don't see any storage. Well, I've been through the whole area, and I think I've killed every single spider, so... You know what? I greatly enjoyed Free XP Cave, and I imagine maybe there's going to be a raider somewhere that says, oh, those spiders, I really hope somebody kills Beelzebub, because she's causing us so much flippin' trouble, but, yeah, one step out of the game here. And then, of course, oh. I really hope they weren't, like, not attacking me because these were just the raiders' pets, because if so, I'm in trouble.
What are you looking at, Raider?
Well, this person doesn't seem to be attacking me yet, so I consider that marvellously good news. Let's go outside and see if I can actually find the slave barracks. That's what I want. On the slave barracks, because that is where my friends are supposed to be. Oh, hello!
What are you looking at, Raider?
Sorry, I assumed from your positioning you were going to be important, like maybe asking me to clear out the spiders or something. But no, you're just a generic raider too. Goodbye! Alright, and we step outside to... Yeah, the middle of... Ooh! This is reused assets from Quarry Junction, I assume. Marvellous. And Vertibird is... Ah! Is that a raised vertibird platform? Oh, that's kind of cool if that's what that is. Though, admittedly, that's... Is that being supported literally just by those two pipes? And you're landing a big, heavy vertibird on it? Ooh, I wouldn't recommend that. That's a bad idea. Although, oh, don't worry. It's being supported by cranes. That's okay, then. I did think that looked a little bit on the dicey side. So, this is officially the Athens Tech Uranium Pit, so I assume I'm, yeah, right up top on the map right now, right? Yeah, there we go, and also, all my companions are dotted about over here, and apparently they're, like, over here somewhere? Yeah, okay, fine, apparently they're, like, over there, or something like that. Right, so, time to have a little explore around, and, oh, blimey. Okay, this place is a little bit low on the frame rate. This is the lowest I've ever seen New Vegas throw up as a frame rate. Marvellous. So we've got ourselves... Are you dead? No, just unconscious. Just unconscious, but apparently I'm allowed to just steal from you anyway. And I think I've already got the slave barracks key, so I don't need to do that. So the game was saying they're over there, but this is supposed to be the barracks, so you know what? I'll start in here, see if my friends are there. Aha! Here's the... Where are the robots? What have you done with my robots? My robots are very precious to me. Okay, I think they're the ones who are over there, so the robots are, for whatever reason, in a different position. So, okay, guys, how are you getting on? Who do we want to start off with? Probably Ben, because he seems to be the one who produces the most plot. Hi, Ben!
You survived. I was confident this little detour was going to get us all killed. What happened?
So, thrown in a pit, killed a super mutant behemoth, not in as awesome a way as I could have done, but job was done regardless, and now they're saying I need to do one job. So yeah, earn my place as a raider, working to free myself, and captured, tortured, thrown in a deep pit. Yeah, let's start off with the purely factual stuff here.
Not surprising. The raiders tortured both of us, more or less. Taking that turn into survivalist territory was stupid. It's a wonder we aren't dead.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was just kind of curious about a town in the distance. You're right, I probably should have just, like, you know, stayed on the road going towards Union City. My bad. So, okay. Have we actually learned anything about this place? Because you seem to generally have a good head on your shoulders.
I haven't been allowed outside my cell without a bag over my head. You're the only one they've allowed to wander free and see the outside. Jin caught a glimpse of the mine, but otherwise we've been in the dark. We need to come up with a plan of escape. What do you think we should do?
So, I've got myself... I can't actually do the endurance, I've got no clue, or I can be smart about it. Now, thank you to the comments, by the way, who let me know This game, though it looks and is inspired by New Vegas, doesn't work quite the same way in terms of factions. Because in New Vegas, you've got plenty of time to meet all the factions, do a little bit of work for all of them, decide which ones you like, which ones you don't, and generally the game very, very clearly flags before you're about to commit one way or the other. New California apparently is much more harsh about you picking a side. So if I start working for the Raiders, then I'm just going to be on the Raider path, and pretty much immediately that's going to be me done. I'm just on that path for this game. So I don't really want to do that, because I haven't even made it to Union City yet, and if you give me an option between, like, Raiders and NCR and Enclave, I'll generally say the NCR are, if not the good guys, then pretty definitely the lesser of many evils going on there. So I'd like to go and chat to them first. So as a result of that, yeah, we probably want to start escaping, and it seems like Ben's on the same page as me. So I've got an idea. I don't actually have an idea, but apparently I've got an idea.
Enlighten me.
Oh, I've no clue. What is the idea? So, I don't believe this is the facility where they keep all their slaves. They must have somewhere else nearby. If I sell you guys to the auctioneer, I can get you a ride out of the mine. And Nos is letting me take one companion into the fight. If I take someone I can't sell, that will work. Okay, so I could get one person out if I actually do their mission. But I should probably go and chat to Nos about that first. But, yeah. If I were to actually officially sell these guys, one, I'd be free and I'd get the collar off, and two, I could, like, go and rescue you later from some other sort of facility, right?
I think you may be right. I've heard them talking about a camp called Black Horse, further down the road. It's where the richer families live. They say we couldn't be placed there because we have no mates. I assume it's where they keep their female slaves and children.
Alright, so if I sell you, then, well, hang on. That would mean, Ben, you wouldn't go there. Jen and Jamie might end up over there, and they might not necessarily have a nice time. You and Eric might not be sent there, therefore, but I guess we could give it a go regardless. We'll see if he actually objects to this plan.
It's possible that you can sell them the girls. They're only interested in breeding them to increase their population. The male slaves are being forced into military service and worked as labor here in the mines. Unless you can barter us away, we're trapped here.
So, barter, but, yeah, I'm not exactly good at bartering. So, getting Jen and Jamie out of here, and potentially maybe Kira too, not too difficult. Though, yeah, straight after that I should go and rescue them again from that second camp, because it sounds like that's not going to be a fun place. As for you two, I'll need to figure something out.
I doubt it. You'd have a hard time selling a rich man dying in the desert a bottle of water, let alone persuading a misogynist slaver.
Okay, you didn't need to put it that way, Ben. You don't need to be a dick about this. So yeah, I can get one of you out as a companion into the fight, but I'm not sure I actually want to do the fight. So, yeah, we'll see about that as an opportunity as well.
Then you will have to decide who will stay and who will die.
Alright, so I'll see about selling you guys to the auctioneer, or I hate the idea of leaving someone behind. Yeah, is there something else I can do, Ben? Do you have a backup plan that can get everybody out?
If you can convince the slave trader to bail us out, that may just work. I'd also check to see about who controls this damn collar. If all else fails, remember that you did everything you could.
Right, so I might be able to disable the collars and all of that business. That's decent as well. And oh dear, the game is potentially aware of the possibility I could be here for some time. I've actually got my own designated storage locker. Right, let's speak to everyone else, see if anyone else has got anything interesting to say. Because Jen, it was mentioned you'd got a glimpse of the mine. Anything useful we can use there?
I thought I was never going to see you again. What happened?
Oh, you know me, being flipping badass, doing science, defeating super mutant behemoths. So how does Jen feel about the plan to get her and Jamie shipped off potentially somewhere where I can rescue them later?
Alright, now I really don't like where this is going.
No, I agree. So sell you as a slaver, take a vertibird to the NCR, and then come and rescue you with help. How do you feel about that?
Are you crazy? That's like 60 miles from Vault 18. We don't even know how far it is from the highway. If you sell me to some psycho, God knows where I'll end up. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm kind of a hot commodity. And what makes you think the NCR gives a shit about a bunch of kids from some vault?
She raises some excellent points, and apparently my only response is, don't worry, I'm really flipping lucky. Also, yeah, when I'm walking around this place, I should make an effort to be looking in this direction. The frame rate's much happier when I'm not looking at the quarry. when I'm looking at the quarry, the game gets very angry at me. Right, so I need to find the trader who's actually buying the slaves, see if I can maybe do something with them. Because I've not got terrible speech. I do have some magazines as well, so I might be able to do something there. And I need to find, yeah, the machiney roboty place, which I think might be the same place my robots are currently chilling out in. Who are you, by the way? You're just an unnamed person. And we've got ourselves... How are my robots doing? You better not have damaged my flipping robots! Oh my goodness. Am I going to have to kill you? Have you just destroyed my robots, Cassio?
You are new to the Raider tribes. Welcome, slaves. What do you want?
Did you destroy my robot? Because I will murder you.
I am called Cassio. Welcome to my shrine.
Right, Shrine of Technology, gotcha.
Arizona.
Also, I quite like his circuit board tattoo when he's got a Shrine of Technology. That's pretty cool. So, he just works as a shop, and actually he's got a decent number of caps. Good, finally a shop, because I've got a lot of stuff to sell. Including very, very expensive things, like the hunting shotgun. Right, have you got anything worth buying I could trade that for? Like, say, maybe... Ooh, a ton of ammo, that might be nice. Yeah, right, shotgun needs the 12. Hang on, do you have any of the 12? No, you got the 20 instead. That's a shame. I tell you what, I'll take pretty much all the ammo you've got that I can use in any of the guns that I like. So, I do have Rossman's powerful laser rifle. That's microfusion cell. So I'll take all you've got there. And I've got the plasma defender now, so I may as well sell the laser pistol, because, yeah, plasma defender's lighter and better in every way. And the Volt Ball's just free money as far as I can tell, so get rid of that. 2 time bombs. I've got some frag grenades. Oh, blimey, those are flipping expensive as well. Right, have you got any, like, aid I could buy that might be useful? Yeah, some Programmer's Digest, buy anything that's actually good on the medical front. In fact, you know what? I'll buy all those super stim packs off you in return for, yeah, the hunting shotgun that I don't need because I've got the riot shotgun, which is just better. Right, so, he's now been pretty much cleared out of money and I've cleared out some weight as well, but... Small problem here, that is, sadly I can't just steal that. Oh, that's cute. Fusion batteries being offered. Now, these companions are marked as still being here. If I just actually go over to my little local map, they're marked as existing. So I'm really hoping I can just turn them back on again. So, activate, yeah, the Shrine of the Lightning Gods. Go on then. I can't use this terminal until Cassio lets me. Okay. These are just a bunch of broken terminals. Hang on. Can I use these if I'm hidden? Ah, on one of these terminals we've got something potentially very much of interest. So, the Star Tribes. And remember, me and my brothers and sisters all had the surname Star that was just assigned to us because of, like, a star tattoo. Which is interesting. So apparently a bunch of tribes in California were referred to as the Star Tribes, which seems like a potentially good starting point here. And Ares tribe has a strange mutation, pigments in their hair a purple colour. Alright, we might have got ourselves some information about Kira's past here. So, live in the wreckage of a small aircraft boneyard north of Athens. Though, admittedly, I don't think there's anything north of Athens on the map. I think Athens is pretty much as north as it gets. So, nothing much here. Tribes destroyed by raiders in the last several months, and, yeah, potentially all dead. So, okay, this makes sense. That might be what happened to my parents and Kira's parents in that case. Killed by the exact people who've now got us hostage. So, okay, even more reason to not be siding with these guys. And something that might become relevant, I was able to gain the trust of Cassio and do some snooping. It seems there's a very secret raider plot to sell prime normals, healthy humans unmolested by radiation or disease, to some client called the Demon King. Fine. As Vault Dwellers, we'd be prime candidates for that. Can't be sure if it's a person or an organisation, may just be another raider warlord. I hit onto the platform to get a better grasp of what's going on. I heard Queen Elsdragon. Queen? Okay, Elsdragon might be a ceremonial title that's passed down. Say there is a great bugbear looking for Project Brazil. Don't know what all these code words are about. The level of sophistication these raiders display is far beyond the simple tribes of the Waste. I can tell you this, if little Elsdragon Jr. turns out to be half the tyrant his father was, we're in big trouble. Alright, fine. And all of that stuff was written by Alisoon V, whoever that is. Remember that name, might come up again later. Speaking of Alisoun V in a different terminal, so she was an anthropologist with the NCI University at the Boneyard, the ruins of LA, captured along with her students. And as an anthropologist, presumably, that's why she knew so much about the tribes. She was visiting the tribes, who were not deemed to be a threat or violent. In fact, there was mention of them being taxed. They were just part of the NCR, and she was just going along to learn maybe their language, maybe their customs. Just try and document them a little bit. But then she was captured by the survivalists. And the spiders come up. So some of them were purposefully infected with bloatfly eggs after 2 days in captivity. They're ready to say they're testing going to users to feed the spiders. Right, so the spiders might actually have been not supposed to have been killed. But no one seems to have noticed the spiders all being dead yet, so this is fine. So Alisoun V was also sold as a prime normal to this Demon King. If you're reading this and you can get word home, tell them we were sent to the Prison of 10,000 Horrors. Alright, if there's an NCR University in Union City by any chance, see if we can actually, pass on her dying words. Here we go, we just need to have a little bit of a click on Alpha. So his power supply seems to be shorted out, his brain and other logic circuits seem to be intact. With some electronics and scrap metal, you should be able to make him good as new. So I'm going to be needing 2 scrap electronics, 3 scrap metal, signs of 80, repair of 60. Okay, I think I've already got that, right? Yep, signs and repair are fine. So I just need the scrap electronics and the scrap metal. So, scrap electronics, that's just explosive collars and whatnot. Right, are you selling any of those by any chance? There we go, scrap electronics, spot on. You know what, I'm going to buy these legit. So I'll be having some scrap electronics, and you know, I'll just take all your scrap metal too. Thank you. No. Finish that transaction, please. Thank you very, very much indeed. So, I've got what it takes. Fix him back up. Hopefully this isn't like a crime or anything, right? And Alpha. Just going to hit him with a hammer for a bit. That's how you fix robots. You just hit him with a hammer. There we go. Well done. Now, how about Bork? And power supply seems to be shorted out, so same thing again. Fine, just needs more scrap metal and more scrap electronics. And there we go. My robots are back up and running here. Who's a good robot? It's you. And Alpha, you are a good robot as well. Right, now we're ready to kick some ass if need be. And nothing more that Cassio's willing to say right now, which is odd, because I would have thought that Cassio would be the person controlling the actual slave collars, but maybe I need to speak with the slave trader. So, who's the slave trader? I'm guessing it's going to be someone who's got a name. And thankfully, we got more shops floating around here as well, including backpacks, so I can accept, less AP and a loss of agility for more carry capacity. Honestly, I feel like my carry capacity at 200 is just fine. I'm trying to clear stuff out, not gather more. Though I will say I like there's different variants of backpack. Like one of these backpacks also gives you bonus to survival. This one is bonus to guns. That one is... okay, that one's presumably bigger. Yeah, that's pounds plus 35 rather than 15. But you also lose a bunch of sneak. Also, you've got yourself a couple of actual flipping skill books on you. And I'll buy all of them gladly. I'll trade you for guns. Alright, so this place is a bit bigger than I thought it was. So, there's where I was before. There's a little area labelled as slave auction over there, but there's no auction going on as far as I can tell. And yeah, this place kind of loops around, so there's more floating around over there as well. I'm guessing, to the south, that's the way out. Guard towers and all the rest of it. So don't try and do that just yet. And workshop! Okay, possibly you guys are the slave collar guys. Because you seem pretty techie as well. Hello, are you a named person? You're not, and... okay, no one here is actually flipping named. Not helpful.
Hey, who the hell are you? Where do you think you're going? Get away from the flying machine.
Sorry about that, I was just like having a little bit of a look-see around, Black Vulture Raider.
You're a slave, fool. You don't get to look around. Get your ass in the pit and get digging.
Okay, that's not actually what your text said, but okay. So yeah, there's just a vertibird here.
Hey.
Yes, we've already done this dance, that's fine. And, ooh, I'd apparently just take the vertibird out of here. But then I'd be leaving my friends behind, so I'm not doing that. That's fine. I'm just trying to get away. It's fine. I'm just having a little bit of a look-see round. Chill out. So yeah, that's the vertibird I actually need to go on if I want to do Nosa's mission, which I don't. Or there's a second highly convenient vertibird right here. And this guy can just repeatedly tell him I'm looking around. And he doesn't seem to really have a problem with that. There's also what looks like a bunker over here or something. Hello. What are you? Sadly inaccessible. Boo. Okay, I've just dropped a save because I don't want to abandon my friends, but I'm now just kind of curious what happens if I just try and steal the conveniently idling vertibird. And, tragically, it is locked away. So I'm going to be needing a key if I want to try and do that. Gotcha. So that's maybe another way out. If I could just get everyone all together, I might be able to just get you all out on the vertibird. Should be pretty darn cool. Oh, and inside a shipping container, there's a proper gun shop selling extremely high quality merchandise. Okay. Alright, so 10mm pistol just for day to day. That's absolutely flipping fine. Keep the baseball bat just so I've got a melee thing in case I don't want to be wasting ammo. Bought myself a full quality cowboy repeater and a bunch of 357 because yeah, cowboy repeater is a decent enough gun against enemies that aren't that tough. Keeping a few grenades and plasma grenades too. Hunting rifle and a bunch of ammo for it because that's a decent long-range option. Plasma defender for the energy cells. Right, shotgun and a whole bunch of new ammo for that. Still in decent condition. Rossman's rifle, and I'm pretty sure I've got a whole bunch of max charge and overcharge ammo for that. For emergencies and a shovel in case I want to do some grave robbing. That'll flippin' do. Also, I think I might have just accidentally escaped. I didn't actually mean to. But this area I'm in right now, there's actually a gate between it and the area I started in. And I don't have the key for... Oh, this is embarrassing. I wasn't actually meaning to escape yet. Hang on, let me back in. Yeah, because of this little walkway that leads up to the workshop and the vertibird platform, it's very easy to get on top of this bit of rock that lets you bypass the gate. So I don't think I was supposed to have actually got out of this area yet. Sorry. Sorry, I just seem to accidentally sequence break in Fallout games quite a lot. Ah, here we go. Yeah, that slave auction. Sorry, I didn't see people up there. By any chance would one of you be like a slave owner or something? Because a slave auction would be a good place to find someone like that, presumably. Here we go. You've got a name and you're a ghoul as well.
Here's one that may prove useful. Come here, slave, so I may take a closer look at you.
And unfortunately, I do not have enough charisma to get out of this one. So as much as this guy would love to potentially buy and sell me, for the moment at least, I'm actually working for Dragon, so naff off.
Oh, well then. I can't fuck with his property. Begone, slave. I have no use of you.
Right, so nothing I can do with this guy yet. Keep looking around here. Somewhere, there's got to be somebody who's got something to do with this quest. Ah, up top of the world here, I'm guessing your nose. Any chance I could learn more about this mission before we actually, do it?
What do you want, slave?
Just kind of curious about the mission, to be honest, and don't have enough endurance to be enthusiastic about it. Ooh, am I allowed to just ask you about it without actually setting off?
So you want to earn your stripes, plebeian? Fine, we fly as the sun reaches the horizon. You'd better hope you're worth the investment Dragon is making on you. Do you have all the shit you want to take to war, slave?
Okay, first, I'd like to ask a few questions, like who's the target and whatever, because people are implying we're going to war against a different faction who I probably want to actually, potentially join. So, not just yet.
I will permit you to take one of your own slaves. Only one. Any more is a waste of bodies.
Fine, so we know about that already. Ah, but what about my robots?
So long as your machines don't take up all of our space.
Alright, so, machines are fine. I can get out one male person if I were to do this mission. I can get all of the women out, maybe not Kira though, because the idea seems to be Dragon has a personal interest in her, and the only way to get her out is to actually turn on these guys. Right, we'll have to see about that. No, I'll be right back, I'll be right flipping back here. Oh, hang on. I might have just walked past something rather of interest as I actually came out of the cave in the first place. So, you're dressed like an NCR Ranger. That's an NCR Ranger vest.
I don't know why you're looking at me, kid. I ain't got nothing to say.
Alright, so you're the asshole that... Are you? That might be the asshole. Yeah, he was dressed differently. He was dressed in, like, the raidery, combat-y style of armor. Okay, so yeah, you captured me. You're a dick.
Well, you're certainly not winning any points that way. Learn to watch your damn mouth, else you won't last a slave's life.
And you know what? I'm not going to cause any more trouble, but you did kind of capture me and now I'm a slave.
We all got problems, kid. Sorry to hear about yours. You get a chance to do something good around here, I say you take it. It's gonna be a long time before El's Dragon sets you free.
Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced El's Dragon is trustworthy, actually. The notes that I found from, what was her name, Alisoon V strongly suggest that as well. He's not a man of his word. And maybe if I'm very, very lucky indeed, with intelligence of 8, could I get you to help me out a little bit, Wilson?
Yeah, that's the kind of wishful thinking that gets people killed out here. But the more we run these people down, the worse it'll get. Come over here. We'll talk about what kind of help you're gonna get out here in the real world.
Okay, this is potentially a good starting point. This might work for me. Whoever this guy's exactly, because, well, he's definitely a slaver, because he literally enslaved me. Also, I think your own cow's getting in the way here. We've got a bit of a traffic jam. But if he does want to bring me somewhere more private for a chat, that's probably a good thing. So, off to one side, apparently he had a hesitation in his voice when he caught me. I didn't notice it myself, but maybe he did. So, alright then, any chance you're having second thoughts about being a slaver?
Well, god damn it. Wife always said I had a soft spot. You have me at a disadvantage. I don't even know what the hell your name is, and you've got me right where you want me. But now we're gonna play a hand of poker. Who do you work for?
Honestly, just sort of myself, and you caught me my friends walking out of hell, but as a scoutmaster, because I actually dug into the Wasteland Scouts before I left the vault, apparently I sort of indirectly work for Rossman, I suppose, even though he's dead. But if this guy does happen to be one of the good guys, he might know the name.
You've gotta be shitting me. There isn't a raider left in California that doesn't know about him. Nobody knows where he came from, just that he put a lot of us in the ground. What's your angle, kid?
Oh, that's probably not good. Because if this guy is actually just a raider and there's nothing special about him at all and the game's just reusing assets for no reason, then I might be getting myself in deeper and deeper trouble here. So I had a feeling you knew Rossman and Odin. Okay, this is a lot of presumptions. I'm making some big presumptions on no evidence here.
Oh yeah? Well, how do you know I give a shit about some junior wasteland scout?
I don't. I've got literally no evidence whatsoever.
You sure about that?
And unfortunately, I don't work for anyone, and yeah, I've got no way of leaving this conversation to, like, put on better charisma armor or anything. Once you're in a conversation in this mod, you're committed. So, that didn't go desperately well, but I did begin a quest.
I ain't buying it. Tell me the truth or I'll blow your heart out your spine.
I'm not sure that's where my heart is, to be honest. Oh. Am I stuck in a circle I can't escape from at this point? Because now I'm back to an option that only leads to me failing a charisma check. Oh, hang on. That just failed that quest. Well, that was... Hang on a flipping minute here. What just happened? Yeah, I've just reloaded because I'm just kind of curious where this goes at this point, and he does like getting stuck on things. I can actually get myself to Charisma 5. Just. All I need to do is, yeah, put on some vault gear that was, like, hanging out in the vault right there. There we flipping go. I think I picked this off my dead sister, in fact. Then, I just down a bottle of wine, which helps make me much more charismatic. And then, we're ready to go. Now, this time, I'm charismatic enough to say that I'm on my own when I actually am on my own.
Alright. Let's say I call your hand. You're on your own, lost in the desert. Then we're at an impasse. You don't hold the card I need, and I don't have anything you want. What's your call, kid?
I genuinely don't know. I'm not quite sure it's... Oh, you need more bloody charisma. Oh, bloody hell. Right, where am I going to get even more bloody charisma from? Right, I nipped to the medical lab to see if I could find myself some nice booze or drugs and whatever. And I did. And I also found Moon, the heel silk nymph. So, these were definitely deemed to be of use and also pets. So, I really need to get out of here in a hurry before anyone checks up on the extremely friendly friend spiders in their cave and discovers literally all of them are dead. Alright, this time I've done some mentat and drunk a bottle of whiskey, so I'm super duper extra charismatic.
Alright. I'll call. If I give you an especially dogshit crazy mission, you think you can handle yourself?
Possibly. With endurance 2 apparently I can, yes.
Alright, then here's what you do. That Nos jackass is getting ready to launch his attack against the NCR at I-15. You volunteer to take the mission with him. That will get you across half the desert from here. When you touch down, cut tail and run towards Union City across the arroyo. Nos will try to pop your collar, but it isn't gonna work. That tent over there has a computer Cassio uses to keep the callers in check. If you pay him, bribe him, hell, pickpocket the codes out of his pants, it'll turn yours off. Go tell General Silverman in Union City that I'm still alive. You got all that?
Right, so that just basically is the same thing we were just talking about, except this time I'll be flipping sides to the NCR. But we still have the problem that gives me no way of getting Kira out without declaring war on these guys, and either Eric or Ben get left behind.
Oh shit, kid, now you're just making things complicated. Alright, I have an idea. There's a rich prick buying slaves over on the platform. The guy in the business suit with a nasty piece of work for a face? All the hoity-toity slaves that keep at Black Horse Ranch. It's at the base of the mountain out in the valley by the arroyo. Easy in, easy out. All the raider tribe's top lieutenants and commanders live there. They already have eyes on your friends as breeding stock. Fine girls. I'd hate to see them hauled off by that freak, but anything's better than what would happen if they stay here. Sell your friends to Duffney. He'll take them to Black Horse. After you wrap up with General Silverman, well, no promises. But when the war gets started, that's your best hope. Now go on. I can't waste any more time. Just do as I say. Get the collar turned off, hop on the vertibird, then haul ass to Union City. Go.
Alright, tragically, it seems I need to leave a companion behind. And I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be Eric. Because he's quite boring, and I don't think he's got a personality, and he doesn't have a magic infinite ammo gun, which some other companions do.
Hey.
So he's just gonna have to accept being left behind. And as for Kira, well, to be honest, Kira wasn't part of my team in the first place. And she did pull a gun on my companions unprovoked previously, and then stormed off and said she wanted nothing more to do with me. So she's not really my responsibility anymore. So if we have to leave a couple of people behind, I am still getting the vast majority of people out here. Now, Cassia, what can we do to get you onto my side? Now, no speech options for you. Fine. Ah, that's because first I need to sell my friends to Beaufort. Fine, we'll do that first. We know where he is. He was over here by the auction. So, let's get this plan in motion, because aside from just basically gathering everyone up and then opening fire on the raiders, I've not got a better plan right now. I want to buy my freedom. I've got slaves for sale.
So you do. Well then, what do you have for me that's so valuable?
Well, I've got Jen and Jamie, who I'm guessing you're going to be perfectly happy with. Eric and Ben. Could I maybe persuade you to take them too?
I assume you're referring to the blonde and the redhead I saw drug through earlier. They were with some other meaty-looking lugs. But I have no interest in crossing Elsdragon. Your price had better be good. And by good, I mean quarter what it is to me. As for your males, I have no use for them. They're unwanted outside the mine.
Now, let's actually start off with the girls here. So, barter of 20, hopefully that's all fine, and I get a decent amount of money for them.
Alright, little slave. 2,000. Nothing more.
And you're not interested at all in Ben or Eric. I couldn't maybe twist your arm on that.
I have no need of men. They're better off here in the mines.
Any chance? Aha! With barter of 35, thanks to all that bonus charisma, I might be able to save Eric after all.
Well, I suppose I could hold on to them long enough to resell in the Arizona markets. Fine. I'll take 'em. That Caesar fellow may have use of them in his breeding stock. What else do you want?
Alright, marvellous. And with sneak of 30, any chance you could put a little map marker for me so I can go and get them later?
You want to know what I have in mind for your friends now that you've signed away your soul? They'll be taken to Black Horse down the highway, where they will serve our raider warlords. They'll breed and replenish our ranks. It must be a tiresome life, I suppose. But what good are they otherwise? It's not like they could ever be of any use in the war.
Yeah, I should definitely be getting these guys out as soon as possible. And treat them nice, don't break them too soon. And maybe back to buy them later myself. Any chance I could, get them some special exclusions from any of those duties you just mentioned by a vague promise to buy them back?
Fine then. Off with you. I have business to conduct.
Okay, that's actually probably a pretty good scenario. Eric doesn't get left behind, and we've got a bit of a vague commitment there that, they'll actually be kept off their usual duties and kept on one side, at bare minimum in better conditions than they might otherwise expect, because I might want to buy them myself. Okay, that's probably about as good as we can do. Alright, so, good and bad news, guys. Good news, I've got you out of here. Bad news, it's being sold to a human breeding farm. But I do have an admittedly vaguely worded promise that you won't be put straight to work, okay? Well, everyone back in the slave barracks seems to be okay with this plan. And I just need to hop on the vertibird, get to Union City, and then find a way to get back to the ranch to pick them up later. And that should really be top of my to-do list, yes.
This assumes that the NCR will care about a bunch of kids from a vault trapped by raiders. Remember that telling them that we're from the vault is a foolish idea. They had serious trouble with the Wasteland Scouts years ago. I doubt those grievances have been revisited in a while. They're likely eager to bury the hatchet, and us along with it.
Alright, don't wear the vault armor when I'm meeting the NCR. Gotcha.
We'll wait for you in Black Horse Ranch. You have 3 days to rescue us. Good luck.
3 days? Okay, I've actually got a real time limit, do I? Right, well that's interesting. So once I actually get there, I need to either persuade the NCR or prove myself useful within, I assume, 3 in-game days. Otherwise, Ben's going to attempt an escape by himself and might not necessarily go so well. Alright, that's cool. Actual flipping time limit. Right, next up, Cassio. Let's get round to you. Aha. This is manageable. Because I am from a nerd background and did all the Vault Tech stuff when I was actually in the computer lab, I know enough about computers I might be able to impress him. Me and him speak a sort of shared language.
You know of the magic of Jove? As do I. You may be of some use to me. There is a code in the language of the lightning gods that I do not know. When the Enclave were here, they cursed the machine, and it cannot be restored by my own magic. If you know of it, you may restore its power.
Alright, marvellous. So now I just need to hack into a terminal. And better, the Shrine of the Lightning Gods is just easy locked. Beautiful. This should take no time at all. In fact, first try. Spot on. Right, let's see what we can do here. So, terminate Enclave. Uh-oh. What even is that? And clear system access with... Oh, I don't even know what some of that does. But if it's a skill check, maybe I should do it anyway. Let's just have a little bit of a look see. Yeah, the collar control system. So, comm ports have been blocked. Okay, access the collar control menus. So, choose collars to detonate. Oh, definitely don't detonate any collars. No. No. Instead, let's just actually disarm and unlock everybody's collars. That would be better. In fact, you know what? Let's just get everybody's off. May as well just actually get everybody's collar turned off right there. Okay, job done. So they're now all safe. Back off here, and now terminate the Enclave virus process, I assume. Yeah, collars. Uh-oh. What do you mean collars online? I didn't want the collars to be online. And yeah, clear the system access audit logs. Access logs have been cleared. Let's just actually double check. Slave collars are online and armed. Did I want them to be online and armed? I kind of wanted them to be... Those are already... I'm not sure what I've just done, so I really hope it's not bad. So my explosive collar is off, but I should keep wearing it regardless, because otherwise people will start getting suspicious. Fine. In which case, time to go join the battle, and then immediately flip sides as quickly as I can, and don't shoot any of the NCR. I will say, by the way, this area inside the slave quarry, good voice acting here. Wilson, was his name Wilson? Wilson Wilco, whoever he was. That guy down there, good voice acting. Most of the people around here, actually. Decent voice acting, all things considered. And in terms of dress, take off the vault stuff. Hopefully the shield is actually okay. And I'm going to be dressed exactly like Wilson was, in the Ranger vest thing. Got the robots. The helmet might be okay, though. Would the helmet be okay? No offense, I've got damage threshold 13 just off the shield. You know what? I'll just avoid it just in case. So the key here is run for the river, get across it, join up with the NCR, try not to cause any trouble with them because the clock is ticking the moment this actually begins, because I've only got 3 in-game days to get my friends back before they probably get themselves killed, because Ben really enjoys being a big damn hero. Let's do this, and if we can kill some raiders on the way out, do, but try not to get shot, because I'm not wearing vault gear, just in case that means the NCR shoots me, so I'm very badly protected right now.
Good. You'll ride with my machine, where I can keep an eye on you.
Alright, in we flippin' go. Ooh, we are actually inside the vertibird. La-di-da, you don't get to be inside a vertibird very often. Who are you, by the way? You're just a random psycho raider. Can I steal any of your stuff while I'm passing through? Ooh, I think I'll be having all of this. Now, fortunately, yeah, it looks like the raiders are wearing low-quality gear as well. So my riot shotgun might just be capable of blasting them apart, which would be marvellous. Are we here, by the way? Am I allowed to actually... No, I'm not allowed to just get out at this point. We're apparently still just en route. Oh, here we go. My robots have loaded in, and now everything's going rumble. Good. Oh, blimey heck. Okay, would you like to trade seats? I don't like being this close to the flipping missiles.
Command, this is Tower 42. We've got the NCR caravan in our sights. Downrange 500 yards. Opening fire!
This is Captain Jameson, NCR Caravan Baker to the Battalion Commander. We're under attack. Repeat, we're...
This is Carrie Vargas, Desert Rangers. Convoy Alpha has been taken out. Moving to assist.
Rangers? Who the hell are you? What are you doing on this channel?
You're under attack from raiders. My team is also under fire. Do you want our help or not?
Affirmative on assist. I don't know who you are, Vargas, but you're a godsend. What's your position?
Due east along 138, about a half-mile out from your position. I'm running in. Watch the east ridge.
Jesus Christ, they got aircraft! 8 o'clock high! They've got us boxed in!
Alright, so there's raiders on one side, NCR on the other, Desert Rangers are just coming in from flipping somewhere, and I'm planning to switch sides during the middle of it, and no one's going to shoot me. Also, who are my robots going to be shooting at? Because I haven't actually told them whose side I'm bloody on right now. Oh, this is going to be a flipping mess. Alright, here we flipping go. So, how many raiders have we got on the ground here? And remember, oh, blimey. Right, one of them is already dead. Good start, mainly because he was armed with... Oh, hang on. How good is that sewer shield? Because if, like, that's as good as my... Yeah, you know what? I'll be taking that, because then I've not got any vault stuff anymore. That's much better. Let's just go over to that. Lovely. So that weighs 15 for 16 damage threshold, and that weighs... Hang on, 25 for only 10. Right, well, dump that in that case. The sewer shield is better. Let's be on our flipping way now with no sign whatsoever that I'm actually working for any of the rest of it. Now, no, hang on. Who are you guys? You guys are... You're a survivalist raider. Okay, do not start a fight with these guys just yet. Have you got flipping robots? Blimey, heck. Right, okay, now, what's going on in this part of the world here? I've got to get myself to... Oh, I don't bloody know, but now I'm over... Ah, I'm close by to Union City. Right, so you're... Oh, on the near side of... Wait, I thought I was going... Wait, who's where? Join the war machine, defeat the NCR commanders. No, don't do that. Okay, run to Ranger Vargas to join the NCR side. Right, where's he in that case? He's over here. Right, so let's just get over to him as quickly as possible. Right, there we go. Someone's got artillery. I don't even know which bloody side it is. And where's he? Oh, he's way more up the road yet. Way more flipping up the road. Hang on. Just hop over here. Okay, just no one shoot anyone just yet. I'm still figuring out whose side I'm on, where, and... Ooh, you've got a nice shield as well. I like you. Now, are the raiders going to object when I actually run out into open ground? Okay, if they are, they haven't done it yet. Guns away. I'm not wearing anything marked with Vault-Tec, and oh dear. I'm seeing red. I'm seeing red. This is fine. This is all 100% fine. Excuse me, are you... Oh, Kerry Vargas. Right, I'm joining the Desert Rangers. Oh, the Desert Rangers have got to be the good guys. Even if they're not, they're the most badass guys. And that's definitely a good thing to join too. If you can't be certain you're one of the good guys, make sure you're one of the most badass. And, oh, blimey. Who was that? That was one of my robots. My robots are doing good work here. Hello, Kerry Vargas.
Hold your position! What are you doing here?
I'm joining your side. I've escaped raiders. I'm very happy to help you murder them. But to be honest, I was expecting you to have more than, like, just you. Because they've, like, got an army with helicopters and stuff.
What? How did you escape? They've been putting collars around the necks of their prisoners and blowing them up in our faces.
Yeah, fun thing about that. Deactivated, it's fine. Let's move on.
Then get up here. If you want to help, then you've got to fight these guys with me. You're not going to blow up when you're standing next to me, are you?
I'm like 85% sure no. Also, I've got some really, really good robots with me. Rifle soft body. Body. Okay, I've got a body over here, and that is not a particularly good rifle, to be honest. I've got better ones already. Oh, we got raiders coming in, but that is fine, because I have got robots and a riot shotgun. Okay, so we just need to protect her. Oh, that was nice and easy. It was literally just those four. There were definitely more than that over there. Right, Vargas, are me and you going to be friends now?
Hey, are you ready to save that NCR captain? He doesn't have much time.
Go on then, sure, but there's not many of us. Like, you're on your own, and, well, I've got 2 robots, which is pretty badass, I can't deny. But do you actually, like, have a plan, by the way?
We need to take the heat off the NCR troopers. Do anything we can to buy them time. If you help hold the line, that'll be enough. I'll take out the mortars and the guy in charge. After that, we bug out, run to Union City.
You know what, Kerry Vargas? You seem like a badass. I'm very glad I've joined your side. I'm feeling really good about my decision right now. I mean, less good about Kira, because I couldn't actually get her out without declaring war on the Raiders. If we ever go back there, I'll check in on her, and if we can get her out then, I will do it. And don't worry, it turns out I'm actually a massive badass, so I'll be fine in this fight.
Yeah, I bet. Just keep those guns pointed at the Raiders.
Will do. Yes, and any chance you'd be willing to help me out with my friends who are in captivity by any chance?
First, we need to bail out our own asses. Then we'll see what we can do for them. We'll save this NCR squad and then talk to General Silverman. I reckon a bunch of us can make a break behind Raider lines and pick them up. If we're lucky enough to survive this highway fight anyway.
Alright, we've got ourselves a plan here. Marvellous, let's flip and do this.
Right, follow me. Stick to cover and avoid the open desert. They're dropping mortars all across our path.
Alright, I'm just going to let her lead, and I'll get up close and personal with the riot shotgun, which is very, very good indeed. And, ooh, chainmail. It's not very good, apparently. That's probably the reason we don't do it anymore. Right, so I've failed, joined the war machine, but now I'm helping out with... Uh-oh. We got trouble coming in. If the robots would like to just go and murder whatever's going on over there. Yes, there we go. Get in there, robots. Oh, as it turns out, the robots are badass. And also, there's just random nymphs as well. So we'll just finish those guys. Oi! Don't you flip and throw grenades at me. And as for you, my good man. Oh, yeah, let's just start shotgunning some heads off. I'm very, very glad I've got this here right shotgun. Hoo-hoo! Lovely. Oh, the wine's worn off. Right, stick close to her. She's a badass, and I think she's got a hunting revolver, and that's very, very good. So I'll stay close by to her, because she is literally my objective, and watch out for the mortar fire. Oh, I quite like this texture for the desert, by the way. That's quite nice, actually. Now, she's heading on. She leads the charge. She draws the fire. Well, maybe she shouldn't draw the fire. Actually, she's got way better armor than me. She's probably doing pretty well next to me, all things considered. So all I need to do is help clear out some of the rest of them. She just said I was on supporting duties, and I've got 2 super badass awesome robots to help me out. So we should be... Oh, bloody hell. Right, have we made it to... Yeah, we've made it to NCR line. Spot on.
Get down, get down. You ready, Vargas?
Yes, sir. I be helpful.
I won't ask. I'm just glad to see a friendly face. Let's take out the commander on the bridge.
You think that's a good idea? It might just piss him off.
It's my dick I'm shoving into the hornet's nest here, Ranger. After he's down, we can get out of here.
You're thinking we head to Union City? Repo there and sort out a plan of action?
Affirmative. Can't go anywhere until that CO is dead. Let's see if the kid can handle themselves. Then book it back up to 138.
You heard him, kid. Let's run up the line and take out the CO. Move up! Move up!
You're coming with me, right? Because I do not want to do that by myself. Oh, bloody hell. You're actually telling me to do that by myself. Right, robots, me and you. Now, secondary objective as well, destroy the artillery targeting computer. Now, that I'm probably going to be able to do without actually blowing it up. And what else have I got here? Oh, that's just a custom marker I laid down ages ago. Let's get rid of that. So, oh, they're right next to each other. Fine. So, I'm pointing in roughly the right direction right now. Let's see if we can just skirt slightly around the side here. Pick them off. And remember, I've got the robots with me. They seem to be able to hit pretty bloody hard. Is that it right there? That might be the targeting thing. I mean, it's big and it's flashing, which makes me think it might be. So, robots are still, yes, robots are still with me. No sign of trouble just yet. We're in good shape for now. Yeah, probably staying away from the main fight is a good idea. Let's just skirt around the outside. And we might have more reinforcements coming in via vertibird. Right, what is this thing? Well, it's not being marked as a quest mark or anything. So, ooh, hang on. NCR laptop. Yeah, what does this thing do? Okay. NCR engineer laptop booting. Right. What is it? What is it doing? What is this actually? Fire the missile! Missile is not armed. Arm the missile! Where's the missile? I don't know whether... Where is the missile? Okay, if we ever figure out where the missile is, remember that's where we fire the missile. Oh, blimey heck. They're actually bombing me at this point. Luckily, I've got doctor's bags and a ridiculously large number of stim packs. Maybe stay out of the open here. Right, we're getting close by to trouble at this point. So, oh, she is coming with me. Oh, marvellous. I was worried for a second. Right, in which case, let's just get up here and start picking them off. We're getting close by, and you can just actually, yep, go down nice and quick here. Now we just start mopping up all of these lads around over here. I see trouble over there, so if the robot wants to start firing, Alpha is a ridiculous mega badass, and actually is drawing their fire. Right, so you can just go down, please. Right. Reload. Is that an angry robot? Is that a... The robot doesn't seem to be... Oh, blimey heck, I've been... Wait. I think I've been knocked down. And now I've... Yep, I went into third person for a second there. I'm fine. Blimey, that person hit me hard. They literally knocked me out of first person. Okay, let's just get in there and see what we can do. So there's... Oh, there's Jonathan Knows. Are you technically the commander of this operation? I'm not sure. We're just falling back. They're taking out a couple of the other little lads. Jonathan is almost taken care of here. Yeah, Jonathan is as good as dead at this point. Are you the commander? Oh no, Bork! Bork, where are you? Are you okay? How do I fix you, by the way? Don't you know how to fix Bork? No, Bork, stop being a big damn hero. Fall back, Bork, fall back. I've got to save Bork under all circumstances. Go! Well, I've got enough shotgun power to just basically get in here and finish off you guys. Yep, just finish off the front line. Bork, stop flipping charging forward, please. Oh, I think that's more reinforcements, by the way. That's more flipping reinforcements. Is there going to be more of them? Yeah, please, well, stop charging into them then. Stop charging into them. Right, let's just retreat. Let's just retreat the hell out of here. No. No, 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 no. Alright, do not shoot at my dog. Now, any chance I can, yeah, take out the artillery, that'd be useful too. Here we go. Targeting loop has been halted, which I'm guessing means good. Oh, and the NCR are moving in. Bork is unfortunately unconscious, but thankfully not dead. Not really sure how they're unconscious either, but with the NCR now actually moving in and the artillery taken care of, I'm hoping the battle should be pretty much won. Marvellous. Though, I need to go and get Bork now. Where the heck is Bork? Alright, Cleared out a few more here. Yep, there's still a handful left, but the NCR are definitely actually moving up at this point. Yep, I'm leading the charge. Spot on. Now, the question is, where the heck are the actual corpses of my companions so I can fix them up?
Reboot complete. Good morning.
There we go. Right, that was Bork. So we've got Bork back up. And yay, Alpha's okay too. Right, now, oh, what happened to Vargas? Is Vargas okay? I forgot to check on her, because she's a human. I don't really care about them as much for the most part. Oh no, Vargas is right there, still helping out, just mopping up the last few, spot on. Alright team, I think we've killed literally everything that moves. Time to report in, and also apparently I hit level 8, spot on. Now, I might be needing to actually persuade the NCR to help out my friends. So, let's just get speech up as far as we flipping can right now. Oh yes, and shotgun surgeon. That works nicely for me. Yep, get that in play. Beautiful. So, job done. I think the NCR troops can handle the rest of that from here. I'll say that's a fun little battle. Because, you know, you can charge in the front, you can skirt around the outside. The NCR are generally pushing up if you give them the opportunity to. And if you actually take out the artillery, they can push up much more effectively. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff there. That's been well designed. Well done, mod.
Alright, the Raider commander is down. Pull back, pull back! Repo on the on-ramp, let's go! Move!
He just said repo on the on-ramp, and I don't know what repo is, and I'm not 100% sure where the on-ramp is, so I'm just going to run after him, it's fine. Oh, and now we've got a good NCR and Desert Ranger escort, spot on. And I've got a new friend, so at this point if I don't actually manage to rescue any of my own companions, I don't care anymore. Because as long as I get to keep hanging out with Kerry Vargas, who is the biggest badass that ever lived, and appears to have some decent voice acting behind her, I'm cool. No, don't let them kill what's-his-face. So he's probably the only person in the NCR who knows I'm actually quite valuable and actually might be willing to work with me. Bloody hell. Oh yeah, last handful of... No, is that even, I don't think that's actually... Was that my robot? Yeah, that was my robot. My robot just spots a raider 2.5 miles away and just charges over there. Well done. Oh, bloody hell, there's also explosions. Do not kill the general. Ooh, and I think we've got our first sign here, beyond the merger of, I assume, that's Union City. We finally made it there, after a bit of a diversion in which I may have accidentally got all of my friends enslaved. And as Ben has called me out on this part, yeah, that was kind of my bad. Sorry about that. Now, the rest of the team seems to have fallen back to deal with coyotes and ferals. So, I'm just going to keep moving. So, I'm slightly worried about the fact the commander is now all the way out here by himself. Because he's the only person that didn't get pulled into that fight. So, he's now basically completely unguarded. And I do not want to lose him. Though on the plus side, Kerry, the big damn hero, is sticking with him for now. So, that's fine. Oops, stole my piece. I will do that, don't you flip and worry, and here we are. I think we've made it. To Union Flipping City. Marvellous. And I assume you're going to be cool with me. Ooh, hello.
Captain Jameson, what the hell happened? Who are these guys?
Well, you wouldn't believe me and I swore on my mama's grave. Get that gate open.
Yes, sir, Captain. We'll grab a beer later and you can swear me in, I guess. Hey. What about this weird-looking kid?
They're with me. Come on.
Alright, and I've been allowed immediate access to Union because I'm with the General. Spot on. So this has all worked out pretty well in the end. And oh, blimey. Right, just hanging people to death then. So it's not all great. And ooh, a shebang. That's a Fallout 2 thing. In fact, the architecture around here is very early Fallout. Kind of like Fallout 1 early NCR stuff. Which, you know, makes a lot of sense, I suppose. And a whole bunch of... Ooh... Cool trees, buildings. Yeah, this place is actually pretty big. Welcome to flippin' civilization. And, ooh, is that the town hall from Nova you're using for your territorial headquarters? I think it is, you know. Well, flippin' marvellous. We've made our way to Union City, though. I need to find, oh, what was her name? Aaron Arai, whatever her name was. The woman who I spoke to over the computer, who I'm not 100% sure I completely flipping trust. Also, I know I fell behind a bit, but, like, you know I'm with the actual general, right? We cool? Hopefully we're cool. And apparently, the territorial headquarters is also a boxing ring. Who flipping knew? Ah, and you've used the interior from Prim as a little model to actually build your boxing ring around her. See, that's cool. Though it looks like the person who's actually adjudicating the fight is possibly from the same tribe as Kira. That same genetic mutation for, yeah, the bright purple hair, I see.
We need to see this general ASAP, and leave the kid. She's with me.
Oh, and we are going straight into the flippin' general. Hello, everybody! Right, I'm walking straight into the middle of some politics here.
Captain Jameson, what the hell are you doing in my office?
Can't you see we're having a meeting?
Sirs, I apologize for the intrusion. This is Carrie Vargas of the Desert Rangers.
Well met, Ranger. What's this about, Captain?
Sirs, I regret to inform you that our convoy was ambushed by raiders at the I-15 Beltway.
What? What happened, Captain? Details!
Able Company was ambushed minutes before we were. We got their radio transmission and double-timed it to their position. My unit, Baker Company, followed them in. We were pinned down until Ranger Vargas and this Vault Dweller intervened. We eliminated a survivalist commander and immediately ran to Union City. I'm sorry, sir, but Able Company was lost.
You mean to tell me that a band of raiders successfully ambushed 80 men?
Sir, the raiders were in force and were assisted by aircraft. They had vertibirds bearing Enclave marks.
Captain, do you understand the gravity of your claim? Are you certain?
Yes, sir. Ranger Vargas can confirm.
Yes, sir, I can. The survivalists appear to possess Enclave technology. They overwhelmed my unit with plasma weapons 10 minutes earlier.
General, if what they're saying is true, we could face an imminent Enclave threat.
Gentlemen, the contents of this conversation are classified. Everyone leave this room except the kid.
General, I have to object.
Get out! All of you, now!
Sir, I will have to inform the Joint Chiefs of this.
I'm a bit worried that he referred to me as a Vault Dweller. No, he's referring to me as a Vault Dweller as well. I did specifically, like, change out of all my Vault gear so you wouldn't flipping know, but... Alright then. Let's have a seat and have a chat, why not, eh?
Well then, I'm very pleased to meet you, Vault Dweller. My name is General Silverman, head of NCR forces in this territory. If my subordinate is correct, you may have unwittingly fallen into possession of top-secret NCR intelligence. Am I correct in having understood that your vault was captured by Enclave forces?
I think it's a bit late to play dumb and pretend I'm not a Vault Dweller. Okay, yeah, fine, but how did you know? Because I did specifically come in disguise.
Sorry to hear that. I assume the explosion reported in the mountains was Vault 18. I'm sorry for your loss. I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't shock me. The Enclave has been gone for years, crushed by a decades-long war. Vault 18's been off the radar too. Can you tell me exactly what these Enclave are looking for in the Vault? Where did they get your location?
Funny story, actually. That may have partly been my fault, but let's actually just blame John Bragg. That's certainly a better idea, yes. Though, what else can we do here? So yeah, we did indeed manage to funnel them into Crossfire and then kill them. And the reactor blew. That is... Actually, the reactor blew because we told it to blow. Bit of a bad decision by the Overseer, to be honest. And yeah, Wasteland Scouts took them in. They didn't really turn on us. They actually infiltrated us, and that was the plan all along. I'm going to say, yeah, Colonel John Bragg, and it seems they were out to capture us. That seems like the most factually correct summation.
Never heard of him. Like I said, they've been gone 20 years. They must have a base out east, low on manpower. I'm going to venture a guess that by us, you mean healthy adult humans. That sounds like their M.O. I don't know if you're aware, but they've pulled this old stunt before. You're just the latest. So, how'd they get in?
Infiltration, yes, and... okay, I guess the top option is the better summary of how it actually happened.
Wasteland Scouts. No doubt old Doc Kevin Rossman. I always expected his vault to be up there somewhere. You do know that Rossman is wanted for treason in the NCR, and by helping him, you're also implicated.
You see, this is the sort of thing I was trying to actually avoid, yes. Let's get back to how the Enclave screwed us both and we might be able to work together, and I literally just saved all your men.
Right. Now the questions I want answered. What happened to those Enclave agents?
And yeah, we actually killed most of them. we killed Bragg. I killed Chevy myself. I think I might have killed Bragg personally as well, but it was a bit messy. There was a lot of fire going on. And something to do with Project Brazil, but apparently I'm not telling you that.
You must be a highly competent soldier to pull off a counterattack like that. You walked across Raider Alliance country, killed a psychotic commander, and before that, you defeated veteran Enclave officers in battle. I'm starting to get a picture of you as quite an asset. What do you say we have a talk about continued service in the NCR?
You know what? Absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. And, yeah, with high enough perception, I might be able to get a bit more detail out of him. But I do have a bit of a priority, which is I'm on a ticking clock, potentially, for some of my people who were captured.
I can't promise you much, but I'll have it taken care of. You people have been through quite a lot in the past few days. You're free to rest here. A man named Marius lives north of here. He'll be glad to let you stay with him until more permanent accommodations are available.
Alright, so I've got myself a map marker for somewhere I can chill out overnight if that's what I want to do. And you know what? You guys seem open to helping me, so I'm open to helping you too.
Not quite. You see, I've needed someone in your position for a long time. Someone outside my chain of command. Someone not NCR. The new California Republic is in a tough position. We're facing a civil war between the powerful she-banks, the mob, and Congress is deadlocked. My country's army is tied up in bureaucratic bullshit that's staying my hand. It's getting good men killed while the hub's politicians get fatter. I'm afraid these survivalist raiders are a true and serious threat to our nation's security. Congress doesn't agree. They just want to sit on it. If even a fraction of the reports from Arizona are true, there is an army on the horizon big enough to bog us down in war for decades. I'm not just saying that the raiders are a problem because Union City is my hometown. I'm saying they might get us all killed if not dealt with. With this news that they are in bed with the Enclave, I just can't risk it. I need people like you to go above military order and stop them. There's no way I can trust Congress or my superiors with this. It has to be you. And for it, I guarantee you will be taken care of.
Well, it's not a bad deal insofar as it gets me the support to get my friends free, so some NCR troops to back me up, and hopefully Kerry Vargas, though actually Kerry Vargas isn't actually NCR, she's Desert Ranger, but hopefully she'll just stick with me anyway, because she seems like a total flipping badass, but yeah, this seems like a good enough deal for now, though I'm a little bit concerned about the fact he's basically saying, hey, I just want to hire you as a private assassin who's not accountable to anybody and has no authority to do any of the things they're doing, because that strikes me as really, really illegal, but you know what? Sure, I'll go with it. What do you want me to do next, Silverman?
That's a good question. One I'm going to leave up to you. Give me a day to sit on it. I've got some questions to ask and a serious situation to ascertain. I'll have your answer tomorrow. In the meantime, feel free to sit back in town. Grab a drink on me. I bet you ain't got any cash. Here's $20. Spend it smart.
Actually, I'm flipping swimming in cash, because the raiders didn't seem to mind me stealing the damn stuff, and... oh. Oh, bloody hell.
What the shit is going on out there? You better get out there and help Jameson get a grip on what's happening.
Right, out of the frying pan, into the fire. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'd say that's enough for now. We'll figure out who's attacking us, probably bloody raiders, you know, next time. And figure out what we need to do next. I've got some robots with me, I've got the NCR on side, so I've got some backup, and hopefully that means within the next 3 days I need to actually rescue my friends, otherwise Ben's gonna get them all killed. So, we'll see how that all works out next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been Fallout New California. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.